What up, YouTube? Quasi here. Just got back from the Alamo, or on my way back anyways. Had lunch with Bay, so that was fun. And on the way to the Alamo, I was telling a story about one of the worst days of my life, having to do with a job. But I just realized that that whole story I told on the highway, so you all probably can't hear me over the wind noise. So since I'm going home now on quieter roads, I might as well retell it. Hopefully I could tell it as good or better as the first time. But anyways, about 4 years ago probably, I came down to San Antonio for an internship. That was after my freshman year of college, so I was still a complete newbie. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what jobs are really like. I've had little jobs here and there, but never anything with like a huge corporation or a giant company. Most of you San Antonio natives, y'all probably know some of the big tech companies here in San Antonio, and it was an internship for one of them. So anyways, I'm not gonna tell you any more details than that. That's all you need to know. Anyways, so I was down there for a summer internship, and mostly I was doing tech support type stuff. I was helping people with desktop computer issues, with laptop computer issues. We would set up new computers for their new hires and give it to them so that they're ready to go on their job, all that kind of stuff. If people had viruses, we would try to clean it. If it was too bad, we'd just wipe it and start them fresh. We actually did the wiping stuff pretty often. Back up, wipe, and refresh their system, basically, reformat. And so about 2 weeks into this internship, my mentor, the person who had been showing me the ropes, showing me what to do, where to go, all that stuff, he got sick or something like that, and he had to leave. I think he ended up leaving for like a month, or maybe, I think it actually was the rest of the internship, so I was kind of on my own there. But because he'd been working directly with me for 2 weeks, they kind of put me pseudo in charge of the other intern that was with me at the same time, because I'd done the stuff we were doing before at another job at my college, and so it was similar stuff just for a big company basically. And I guess they felt comfortable enough with me doing what I was doing that they just said, hey, you take charge and keep doing it. So one of these days we had a customer, an employee at the company, come to us with his laptop, and he needed it refreshed because something wacky was going on. He wanted the latest operating system or whatever we had, something like that. So the other intern, he was the one in charge of this. Actually, I don't even know if he was another intern. It may have just been another of the tech support employees. He was the one working directly with this guy. So he took the laptop, and they didn't know the full backup process as well as I did. So they asked me after they backed up the machine, hey, is this good to go? Can we wipe and be done with it? So I take a look the way we normally take a look. We just our backup software, after it runs for an hour or whatever, it creates a folder with the name of the computer or the user that you're backing up. So I take a look, and yeah, it looks good. That folder's there. We should be good to go. All right, man, go ahead and wipe it. Oh boy, did I fuck up there. Y'all know where this is going. So they wipe the computer. Nothing's on there anymore. They reformat it. It's a fresh, clean slate, and they get ready to take those backup files and put them back on the computer. And when they open up those backup files, that folder with his name on it, there is nothing fucking in that folder. Nothing. So they come to me and they're like, hey Patrick, is there supposed to be stuff in here? And I'm like, oh shit, today is the day I die. I have fucked up now. Even though I wasn't the one doing this. Keep in mind, I've been there 2 weeks. I'm a college freshman, and they put me in charge of this shit. I've been there 2 weeks. I didn't even do this backup jobs, because whatever they did, they fucked up the backup. Whoever it was, I don't know if it was the other intern, I don't know if it was another employee. It doesn't matter. They fucked up. But I knew it was on me, because I was the one that said, yeah, go ahead, whatever. They didn't know what they were doing. So, oh man, I didn't know what to do. I talked to my manager, and they're like, oh shit, man, I don't know what to tell you. And so then I was like, oh man, if they don't even know, I'm just fucked. So I decided to take responsibility though. I pick up the phone, and I call the customer. And straight up, he asked me, because he knows it's the tech support number. He said, is my computer ready to go? Yeah, about that. all your files are lost. I don't know what to tell you. We're working out on what we can, trying to see if there's any backup recovery stuff. And he goes silent for like 10 seconds. And he's like, are you serious? Are you joking right now? He thought I was joking with him, but I was like, no, I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what to tell you, but we just lost it. We're working our best to get you your stuff back. And he just hung up. He was pissed, and rightfully so, because this dude was an upper level like marketing or salesperson here. He'd been with the company 10 or 15 years, and he had no other backups. He had some stuff in Outlook that maybe, just maybe, we'd be able to get from the mail server, but all his like marketing and sales stuff that he works with other companies on, gone. So I was, when he told me that, I was like, oh my god, this could not have worked into this could not have happened to a worse person. I was done. I practically went home and cried that day. But anyways, I was still like, I was talking to everyone at the company like, what can I do? How can we get this data back? Can we run like some of those undelete utilities to get stuff back? But no, it was gone. It was gone. So I did what I could. I knew the hardware provisioning guys, the guys that give people new laptops and new computers when they're at the job. And I talked to them like, hey, we fucked up big time. Can we get this guy the latest laptop possible, like a fresh, clean slate, whatever you got, we need it. We need some serious firepower right now, anything to help us out. And so they hooked us up, or they hooked him up, and that helped a little bit, but we never got that data back. And that day, like I'm pretty sure it was that like whole month, it just fucked it up for me. I felt terrible, even though I've been there 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks, college freshman, don't know what I'm doing, put in charge for whatever reason. I didn't even do the backup. Yeah, all excuses. Still, I should have known. Anyways, yeah, it was rough, but I guess things kind of worked out. I never really heard from them. Well, I take that back. So a few weeks later, maybe like 2 months later, towards the end of the internship, I was going out throughout the building delivering computers for other people, when I see that guy, or he sees me, and his wife's there, and I hear him say to his wife, oh, there's the guy that messed up my computer and lost all my data. And I'm like, oh my god, I didn't do it. I promise you, dude, I did everything. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know what to tell you guys. Lesson learned for sure. One of the worst days of my life. Live and learn though. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Peace.